What's up, guys? It's Bax here with another video, another Baxetology region breakdown. Now moving on to the East region. That's where we played the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8 in Newark, New Jersey. The number 1 seed is Duke, number 2 seed Alabama, 3 seed Wisconsin, and 4 seed Arizona. Let's get right into it. First off, my potential national champion, the 2 seed Alabama. Obviously, Duke is a clear national championship contender, but that's as far as I will go with saying good things about them. Alabama, though, 4th in KenPom offense, 32nd in KenPom's defensive rating. That is a bit of an issue. 96% of national champions since 2001 are in the top 21 of that metric. 91% are the top 31 of that metric. So they're just outside that 91% margin. But last year they were 111th in KenPom's defensive rating metric. And so obviously they're much better than that. But the eye test shows that as well. They're a much improved perimeter defending team. And they have a lot more options offensively this year. Obviously they still have Mark Sears and Grant Nelson. This is filmed only a couple hours after they said Grant Nelson is okay to play. Questionable for the first round matchup, but likely to play through the rest of the tournament. So they added LeBaron Philon, Aiden Holloway, and Cliff Amori, as well as Mo Diabate and Jaren Stevenson taking big steps alongside Mark Sears and Grant Nelson. Obviously, Nate Oates, a terrific coach, very analytically minded and a very, very good coach. Alabama does have the number 1 strength of schedule. They had non-conference wins over Houston, Illinois, and Creighton, as well as conference wins over Auburn, Kentucky, and Texas A&M. Now over to my potential Cinderella team from this region, and that's the number 11 seed, VCU Rams. Like I said in the last video, if you guys watched that, one thing I really like to look for in picking a potential Cinderella team is having that conference player of the year. VCU has it as well. Max Shulga. They also, though, have the conference 6th man of the year, Zeb Jackson. They're a very deep team. 6'10 sharpshooter Jack Clark is who won the conference tournament's most outstanding player. You might remember him from stops at Clemson and NC State. 11 seeds, they have been hot against 6 seeds. 3 of them won last year, and 3 of them won in 2022. So 11 seeds over 6 seeds. That's definitely something you want to watch out for this year. And remember, NC State, an 11 seed, made it all the way to the Final Four last year. Evan Maya, he is very high on VCU. It's a site very similar to KenPom. He has them 17th in his net rating. That's only 1 behind their matchup BYU. The Cougars have been playing very well. They have a good offense, but I do think VCU's really good defense can slow that down. And just something in my gut says pick the Rams here in this first round matchup. I do love Liberty a lot. I love watching them play. I just don't like their matchup with Oregon. Also Akron. I don't necessarily like their matchup with Arizona. Those are both 2 teams to remember when filling out your bracket. Now over to an NBA draft prospect to watch for. That's VJ Edgecombe. He's currently projected as the 4th pick in both ESPN and Bleacher Report's mock draft. That would be right now to the New Orleans Pelicans. He's the Big 12 Freshman of the Year, an elite athlete, and a improving shooter, improving playmaker. He's up to 39% from 3 in conference play. He was the best player on the Bahamas national team during Olympic qualifying. Baylor, they haven't had a great season overall. They still have a lot of pieces, a lot of names you'll know. But VJ, he's a much-watched player, and for NBA prospects, a must-draft athlete. Now, last the 5th talking point for you guys here in the East region is a potential fan-favorite player, and that's Caden Matheny, the shooting guard for Liberty. He shot 16 of 31 from 3 in the Conference USA tournament. Now, the numbers aren't as skewed as Jack Golke last year with Oakland, but he still shoots a lot of threes. He is 39% from behind the arc with 99 makes on the year. The commentators loves comparing him to John Paxson, former NBA player. I do also like Mississippi State's Josh Hubbard in this category, a 5'11 guard. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. We'll be generous with the 5'11. He shoots extremely high. Like, he jumps very high with his release. And also the West Coast Player of the Year for St. Mary's, Augustus Marshall-Lonis. But I think that Matheny Though I'm not picking them to beat Oregon for Liberty, I do think they have a chance, especially if Matheny shoots the lights out like he did in the conference tournament. But there's my 5 talking points in 5 minutes for the East region. If you missed the South region, make sure you go back and check that one, as well as the other 2 regions, which will be coming up later as we go on and fill out more brackets. Hope this helps you fill out your bracket. So leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos, and we'll see you next time right here on Bax Talks Ball.